Okay, so the final part that we're going to have a look at is you could either add colouring or shading depending on what you have at home. Now, because we've drew over our lines with pencil, we can safely go in, drew over our lines with pen rather, we can safely go in and rub out the guidelines. If you've just been working with pencil and you've just gone over a bit darker to thicken the edges up with your pencil, you can skip this step, or you can very carefully just sort of rub it round. Okay, so what you should end up with is something like that. Now, I know some people won't necessarily have colour pencils at home, so I'm going to show you a couple of different options for what you could do in terms of colouring and shading. So I am going to give you a little bit of an example of colouring in, but I'm also going to give you an example of how to shade on this, so that if you don't have colour pencils at home or felted pens or something like that, then you can just work with just your regular shading pencil instead. Okay, so I'm going to show you the colour pencil bit first. So over here in this corner of the artwork, I'm going to show you this because it uses tone and it uses blending as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with my darkest colour, which is the blue, which is towards the top, and it's kind of a purpley blue, so I've got a bit of purple to start off with. And then I'm going to go in with just like a dark bluish colour. Sort of like this one, I think. Yeah, that's about right. So I'm not being too precise because obviously I don't have exactly what he had, but I'm trying to get somewhere close. So then where I know I need to start blending in with the next colour, what I'm doing is I'm pushing much lighter, sort of in between where the blue joins on with the red. You get this pinky colour up here, so that's what I've gone in and done. So where I've gone lighter with my blue, I've laid that pink over the top, and then just to fade down into the red again, I'm going to push lighter with the pink where it would blend in with the red, and then I'm going to come in with the red at the bottom and push darker towards the bottom, and then as I come up towards that pinky colour where I need it to blend in, I've just gone lighter again and laid it over the top and coloured it all together. And then if I wanted to try and blend the blue in a little bit more, I could bring that down and I could overlap that as well. So that's blending your colours together. If you have not got colour pencil, like I said, and you're just working with a shading pencil at home, you can still go in and add some detail onto this. So for example, around here on this yellow part, you can see there he's got like a darker shade along the edge, and then this is all much lighter. So we can go in and we can add some of those sort of details in. So I'm going to shade along the edge here. So it's a medium sort of tone, and you can see I'm shading in one direction and then I'm fading it out as I get up to the top, and then now I'm into a lighter tone. So I want to be able to see a clear difference between that medium tone that I started off with along here and then that lighter tone I've gone into, and I've just sort of faded it off together up into the top so it blends together there. So then as we come along the top of the head, there's like a greeny tone along the top of his head here. So again, I'm just going to bring that in a little bit darker and blend that in with a lighter shading around. Okay, and you can just continue the rest of the picture working in the same sort of fashion, picking out bits that you think you need to be slightly darker tones, bits that you think you need to be slightly lighter tones, or if you are going to work with colour pencil, then obviously you just try and match the colours as best you can.